Please welcome Bradley James.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
The Damien looks really freaky, spooky. Is it?
I'm glad that you think that. I guess I can't really look at it objectively, but you know, the fact that you've seen it and gone, ooh,
It's supposed to be, right?
creepy. Yes,
yeah,
it
it's
is.
spooky. Well, it's based on The Omen, which is really scary film. When you are playing the Antichrist, how do you prepare for that?
There was very little acting involved, really. No, I think one of the misconceptions people are going to have with Damien is that he is just sort of a source of evil. He is essentially like your eyes. He has good and evil within him, which we all do, whether we like to admit it or not. But
well, let's kind of go back a little bit from The Omen. So in The Omen, Damien was a little kid. A creepy little kid.
Right, okay.
Now, we are now seeing Damien grown up.
Yeah.
And what is his life like now?
Well, he's without being aware that he's the Antichrist, he's had a lot of pain seemingly surround him in his life without being able to articulate why that is. And so he's sort of been on the run from it, and he's become a war photographer because then he's sort of surrounded himself with pain to kind of drown out the noise of the pain that surrounds him.
How does he not know he's the Antichrist?
Well, because no one's gone up and gone, all right, how you doing? You're the Antichrist, by the way. How do you feel about that?
I feel like I would know if I was. I would sort of clue
Really?
in. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I feel like I'd be like, oh, I'm the Antichrist.
But you're such an angel. You're such an angel.
It would just hit you and you'd be
Yeah,
like,
it
okay.
doesn't occur to me.
Since this is on television, is the level of horror the same as in the film?
I think what the film does, I saw the film the other night, and I mean, it'd been sort of like a year or so since I've seen it. It's a brilliant film, but one of the things it sort of does is it's just very creepy. There's no kind of like sharp, kind of like violin moments where it's something, you know, gory happens. It's just very creepy and it messes with your mind somewhat. And
Great.
I think Damien follows on that theme.
Yeah. It's one of those films you see when you're little, it's going to stay with you. Now, speaking of someone who's little, who you met, the man of the moment, the guy everyone's talking about from Room, Jacob Tremblay.
Yes.
You had a great moment when he won the award at the Critics' Choice Awards. You presented and you lowered the mic for him.
That was you!
That was me. I essentially had a mild panic as that mic stand is somewhat heavier than it looks, but but yeah, I feel I was just lucky enough to be the closest person standing next to him, as I think most people would have probably done something due to the fact the mic was kind of there as he was talking.
Yeah. It's so cute, though. You know, we have a lot in common.
You and I.
Yeah, I've been checking out your Instagram. You like to go to a pub and play trivia?
Yes, that's happened a few times, yeah.
Yeah, I live in Palm Springs, and
Right.
that's the way of life in Palm Springs.
Oh, really?
Ross is always at trivia.
I'm always a happy hour and always playing trivia. So that being said, I also looked into your Instagram, and it says you have an above-average knowledge of 80s music and Disney movies, okay?
Right.
So I wanted to quiz you on a couple of Disney
showing
movies. For starters, what's your favorite Disney movie of all time? Let's debate that.
Oh, that's a great question. Aladdin?
Aladdin, I will accept Aladdin. I will. And
I'm not sure if that's my favorite, though. It's just the
Here's
first one to pop
an
in my head.
Aladdin trivia question for you then.
Oh, God.
Okay, Scott Weinger plays DJ's boyfriend Steve on Full House and now Fuller House. Everybody knows that, duh. What famous Disney character did he play in Aladdin? He was in Aladdin. What character did he voice?
You're going to have to say the name for me again.
Ross takes his trivia very
slowly.
seriously.
Don't come at me with Disney trivia. Scott Weinger plays...
Scott Weinger.
Yeah, and I'm like 60% positive I'm saying that right.
Okay, good. Right.
Scott Weinger.
Steve on Full House, DJ's boyfriend.
Okay, plays...
This never made it to English shores, you see that show.
Full House?
Yeah.
You gotta binge watch that.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Well, just take a guess.
Take a guess. Did he play Aladdin?
Ding, 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 ding!
There you go.
All right. You earned some major street cred with me. All right.
Thank
You guys
God.
need to go and do a trivia night together at some time.
There you go.
It's on.
We call it a
Right.
pub quiz, though, which I'm not even going to bore you with that. But,
You'll come to Palm Springs with me one time. You will be a big hit.
That's right. You guys, let's hear it for Bradley James. Can't wait to see the show. Can't wait to see it.
Yes.
Damien premieres Monday on A&E.